welcome Staples lacrosse fans to Paul Lane Field on the campus of Staples High School for tonight's season opening matchup between the Greenwich Cardinals and your Staples Wreckers. Greenwich is led by head coach Bobby Lutz. The Staples Wreckers head coach is Will Kashansky. At this time, we would like you to take a moment of silence to remember longtime Connecticut official and high school lacrosse fan Ralph Baldelli, who sadly passed away this past year. Ralph will be remembered fondly by all who knew him. Now we're ready for the national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Staples student Chloe Robin.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Chloe.
Great job, Chloe.
Off, so let's get this game started.
Greenwich, the two-time FCAC winner and the one-time state championship winner. However, the Staples Wreckers, the reigning FCAC champions, it's Greenwich to win the face-off and start it off. It's Farmer Bowden. Farmer, excuse me. Greenwich will keep possession, and we are officially underway for WWPT lacrosse. Chris Marciano to take his time at half field. He's going to speed up. Finds his teammates at X. They're just going to swing the ball around, get the ball moving, get the season underway for the Cardinals.
You know, I like this ball movement. Trying to make an open shot.
It's Guy Gurman, guarded by Max Hill. Goes to his left, looks for a shot. Max Hill uses his body and has left him to his advantage. Bumps him off the ball. They swing it around, and they got a goal. Greenwich goes up first, and they get the season started. They're off hot.
What a start by Bowden Farmer there. He started off right in the middle of the field after the faceoff with the ball, and he ended up right next to the net and puts it right past Josh Marcus in goal.
Bowden Farmer, I mean, that's just such a good way to get the Greenwich season off to a great start. I mean, he had such a good move on his defender, little lefty sidearm, and Josh Marcus had no chance.
Yeah. Jake Davis now taking the faceoff.
Greenwich goes up 1 early, and we will see how Staples responds. Jake Davis wins the faceoff, and he's got options to his left. One to his left, one to his right, one at X. Adam Udell picks up the ball. Coming off hot off of a very successful basketball season. Wasn't very lucky in states, but he had a very good FCAC championship game, MVP.
And a good lacrosse year. Can't put that.
Oh, of course, of course. Adam Udell is going to take his time. He's guarded by Teddy Johnson. They're just going to swing the ball around back to Udell, left wing. He looks to speed up. Spin move to the right. Looks like he wants it himself. He loses the ball. It's stripped by Greenwich defenders. We've got a loose ball on the floor, and it looks like it's going to be Staples' possession. Excuse me, Greenwich possession. Couldn't really see there.
No, it's Staples.
Oh, it is Staples' possession. Okay.
Gotta get a shot off here, trying to tie this game early. Greenwich does have an early lead with just 2 minutes down in the first quarter.
Staples with the ball now, looking to attack. It's Justin Halkey. Finds Cam Pryor. Cam Pryor's going to take his time. Drives to the left, finds Udell. Udell guarded by Johnson. Udell looks to attack. He's got a man. It's Charlie Clark, and it hits the crossbar, and it's no good.
I mean, that was a great shot. Just barely nicked the top right corner of the goal. I thought it was going to go in from here, but, I mean, that was a good shot. You know, you're not going to make every shot in this game, but Staples still has the ball, so they're going to look for another one here.
I believe that was Tristan Schaefer, excuse me, but they've got an opportunity again. Right back in it. It's Justin Halkey. He's hit down, and Greenwich going to have an opportunity in the counterattack. It's Teddy Johnson to pick it up off of Justin Halkey. And Greenwich throws it, but it's luckily catch by the sub, Charlie. That was very lucky.
That was lucky. I mean, perfect timing. That was perfect timing.
Chris Marciano at the top. Finds Farmer Bowden.
Now they're just taking their time. Looks like they're trying to set up a play here. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Marciano takes it. He's guarded by Schaefer. Marciano to the X. They're just going to continue to swing the ball around. Nate Murillo with absolutely extraordinary defense.
That's quite glazed, but you're good.
Bowden Farmer. Guarded by Halkey. He's going to back up. Halkey given very, very good pressure. Spin move to the right. He wants another shot. He's got it, and it's saved by Josh Marcus. What a save by Josh Marcus.
That was
oh my
a crazy
goodness.
save. Just barely outside that red crease circle. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for Josh Marcus.
Marciano at X, guarded by Schaefer, finds a man inside. It's shot, and it's scored. Greenwich goes up too early.
That one was Mikey Briseccia with that goal. I mean, what a great shot. You know, a little bit further than the first one, but had a little jump in there, too. I saw that.
Charlie, I have to say, I'm very surprised. I mean, looking at the rankings, they're all over the media. Staples was above Greenwich in almost every single one, and now they're not really proving why that is.
I mean, still a lot of time to play, obviously, but I totally agree with you. I don't know what's going on here, but a lot of time left to make something happen.
2-0, the Cardinals lead with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go left in this first quarter. It's Greenwich that wins the faceoff.
Jake Davis almost had that one, got it in the offensive zone, but not quite.
Bowden Farmer being double-teamed. He's had the possession almost all of this game on the offensive side. He's getting cross-checked. Appears to be a timeout for the Cardinals. Smart call. He was losing that ball.
Definitely a smart timeout, but let's go back on these two goals. We had, I believe, that just second one was Mikey Briseccia, and that last one was, I believe,
I think the
Ian
last one.
Amaro?
The last one was Mikey Briseccia.
They were both him?
No, the second one was.
I know. The first one?
I don't know.
I believe it was Ian Amaro with that one.
But, I mean, Staples has to pick up the energy right now. The defensive side, Josh Marcus is basically doing all that he can. He made a great save on that third shot. But
And Justin, I saw, was close by that right post. He was putting a lot of pressure on that guy, causing him to miss the shot and a save from Josh Marcus. But, I mean, that was great defense. He did as much as he could. But Staples really got to put their pedal to the metal here and try and get one in the net.
2-0 Greenwich leads. We will see how Staples responds.
I mean, Staples does have the power. You see, they have, I mean, I'm looking at the list right here. There's like 6 guys that are committed to play lacrosse in college, so they definitely got the talent. But right now it's not showing. Greenwich does have that talent as well with a couple guys committed, so we'll see.
Mikey Brasica with that goal. He's committed to Loyola. Loyola's definitely getting a good one. As shown in this game, Greenwich already back in it. They're going to have an opportunity. They rip a shot. It's saved by Josh Marcus.
What a save. I mean, I saw a little window there. It was probably really hard for him to see, but he gets the job done.
Brasica almost had an opportunity. Just couldn't get it to fall with that 4-star Josh Marcus. Greenwich back in it. Colin Zeller. Colin Zeller rips a shot, top right, and it's good. Greenwich goes up 3.
I mean, that is insane. They're putting up a great performance here against Staples really early on in the game. Colin Zeller with just a fantastic left-handed shot. Puts it right in the top bins.
Colin Zeller, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Josh had absolutely no chance in saving that. That was completely top right. It doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, that's their Yale commit as well. We saw last year he got first-team All-State and first-team All-FCX, so showing it off a little bit right there.
Staples most definitely needs to figure out what's going on the defensive side of the ball. We haven't really seen much from Adam Udell and Hunter Pillai on the offensive side, but something's got to change. The face-off is up, and it appears to be Staples will win it.
I saw a nice close out there from Eric Skolnick. I mean, the guy was trying to go for the ball, but he was just checking him away, so good play there by him.
RJ Kickham loses the ball, and it's going to go back to Greenwich possession.
Staples pressing up a little bit here with Clark, Udell, and Pillai.
Ilan Amaro, the goalie for Greenwich.
He took that more than halfway up the field.
Absolutely. I've seen Josh do that a couple times last season, but Greenwich with possession on the offensive side of the ball. It's Dean Kim slowing it down. He's guarded by Schaefer.
Schaefer looks like he's guarding that right side of his, so we'll see. He might have a good right-handed shot.
Dean Kim. Kim finds a man on the right side. It's saved by Josh Marcus. The shot was Colin Zeller. Josh Marcus said no.
What a great save. Colin Zeller tried the same thing going for that top part of that goal, but Josh Marcus read him like a book and absolutely saved that one.
Staples on the offensive side now. It was Max Hill. Finds Udell. Udell's guarded by Johnson. Finds Hunter Pillai at the X, who gives it back to Udell. Staples just going to move the ball around. It's Udell back on the left wing.
Got to set up a play here to try and make this a 2-goal deficit for Staples.
Hunter Pillai at the X. Excuse me, Charlie Clark at the X. Charlie Clark drives inside, nothing there. Finds Schaefer, shot is no good. Appeared to be wide left, right?
It looked like it wide left. Maybe the goalie got a tip. Kind of hard to see from this angle, but it'll still be record ball as Charlie Clark has it at X.
Charlie Clark makes a move left. Looks like he wants it himself, gives it up to Tristan Schaefer.
Looks like Schaefer's his guy to shoot so far. I mean, he's put up maybe 2 or 3.
Back to Clark. Jukes left. He wants an opportunity. Lefty shot is hit in the stick, and it's going to be a loose ball, but it comes up. Greenwich possession. Charlie Clark. That was almost a great shot.
That was almost a great shot, but it was pickpocketed from the Greenwich defense.
Greenwich still has to get it past half, and they don't. It'll be Greenwich possession still.
It's like their out-of-bounds rule is kind of different, you know. They got to be whoever's close to the ball when it goes out of bounds, it's their possession. So it's a totally different game when it comes to that call. So
absolutely, and it's very hard to tell from up here who's going to have the ball.
It is.
Staples possession. 2-0 Greenwich leads. 5 minutes 40 to go in the first quarter. Udell at X. Udell makes a move right. He's got no options. He's going to take his time. He's guarded by Bowden Farmer. Udell left. trips a little bit. He's got a man inside. It's Charlie Clark, and his shot just goes over the crossbar. It's going to be Greenwich possession. Staples possession.
See, like, once again, that call it's so hard to see from up here, but
It's really hard to see.
I mean, Schaefer so close. I feel like he got to put that one in the net.
Charlie Clark back in possession. He finds his man. It's Justin Halkey. Gets to Udell at X. Udell jukes left. Has nothing. Shot is no good. Still Staples possession. It's a loose ball once again.
Cam Pryor was fighting for his life for that ball.
Still nobody has it. What is going on,
I
Charlie?
don't know, but it looks like someone's got it.
And it's going to be Greenwich possession. Wow, I'm
Wow.
shocked. Staples had a bunch of guys in there. I think Greenwich only had about one or two.
I think the ball got kind of hit out from someone. Maybe someone on the Wreckers had it, and then maybe a little foul or an offsides call. I see the offsides line is right there.
It'll be a timeout, and it is still 2-0 Greenwich.
3-0.
3-0 Greenwich. And
Wow.
Staples just needs to figure it out. What is happening?
I don't know. I mean, they're getting their shots. Like, they're in the right spots. I saw Adam Udell almost had one right there. Schaefer almost had one there. Even Clark had one there. All in that offensive possession, but they were not able to find the back of the net.
Absolutely, and something worth to mention is Staples is coming off a big win, 16-4 against Smithtown West in Smithtown West, and that's just such a big win, such a big way to start your season. And they have the momentum coming into this game, but they're not showing it. Greenwich this is their first game of the season, and they're just dominating.
Yeah, I mean, Schaefer and Udell, both seniors, but both really key players as they both are captains. Both of them were first-team All-FCAC last year. Very talented and had a fantastic season. Looking to carry that over again. So, assuming last game they had a great game because 16-3, I mean, that's just a blowout. But I don't know. Nothing's falling for the Wreckers right now. Still a lot of time left, as there are 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. So, still a lot of time to play.
Greenwich lost in the state quarterfinals last year to New Canaan, which is actually the public school ranked #1 team in the country.
Wow.
That's going to be an exciting game to call for WWPT.
It is. Who's on that call?
I believe it's Matthew Stashauer. I'm not sure who else. It's going to be fun. Staples possession, 4 minutes 43 to go in the first quarter. It's Udell at X. He's guarded by Teddy Johnson. Udell, they're just going to swing it around once again. Cam Pryor finds Pillai. Pillai finds Halkey. Udell back at X. Udell drives to the right. He wants it himself. His shot, and it is saved.
What a save. I mean, great saves from both sides of the field. I mean, unfortunately, a couple have fallen for the Wreckers, but I mean, another great performance from the Greenwich goalie, Alan Amaro.
Greenwich still has the task of clearing it past the half. Staples giving very good pressure, and it is stolen as I speak. Staples in transition. They're going to have an opportunity. Schaefer on the right side. It is saved once again. Staples cannot put one in the net.
It looks like that hit like the end of his stick, not even the netting part or the head. Looks like it just hit the pole.
Absolutely. Once again, Greenwich is going to have to get it past half, and they could not do it last time with the Staples very harsh pressure.
Here comes the goalie running up all the way.
He's going to take it himself. What is happening? Amaro is going all the way. Finally gives it to an attackman. Mikey Brescia. Greenwich is just going to stall. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to go. It's Bowden Farmer, guarded by Tristan Schaefer.
I mean, they're probably just going to run out this clock. Maybe put up a shot in the last minute or two. So we'll see how it goes for the Wreckers and the Cardinals.
Bowden Farmer to his left. Fakes the shot. Doesn't take it. It's back at X. Trent O'Neill. Finds Colin Zeller. Colin Zeller playing a physical game on Schaefer. Colin Zeller rips a shot, and it is good! Unbelievable shot from Colin Zeller. It goes top left. Josh Marcus has absolutely no chance. Greenwich extends their lead by 1. It's 4-0.
I mean, that was a crazy shot once again from Colin Zeller, the Yale commit, getting heavily pressured. I mean, great defense from the Wreckers, but, I mean, Colin Zeller just finds one little tiny window and manages to put that right in the back corner of the net. Unfortunate for Josh Marcus. I mean, Looks like he's only saved maybe one or two.
Colin Zeller is showing why he's playing college lacrosse. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's been top left, top right. Josh Marcus has no chance. The Staples defense needs to pick up their physicality, and they got to get maybe one or two bodies on Colin Zeller. Staples, the fight for the face-off, it goes to Greenwich. Bowden Farmer. Bowden Farmer loses it off of very good defense. He sticks with it.
Nice little play there from RJ Kickham.
Brasica on the attack now. Right wing, he's going to find O'Neal.
If I'm Greenwich now, I mean, I'm going to be targeting that Colin Zeller for a good amount of the rest of this game. And if I'm the Wreckers, I'm going to look to put our best guy, maybe even two on him.
Zeller left wing, guarded by the sophomore Nate Murillo.
They've been switching it up, whoever's guarding Zeller this whole game.
Zeller passes it. They swing it around and it's lost. That's all you got to know there.
They're just going to start over again with Mikey Brasica with the ball at half.
Charlie, I hate to break it to you, but that's Guy Germain.
My fault.
You're good. Guy Germain gets a lot of checks from the stick, and it is saved by Josh Marcus. What a shot.
That was a good shot. Getting a lot of
even better
momentum
save.
behind that shot.
Josh Marcus takes it, and they're going to look to switch the ball from defense to offense. You think Josh Marcus is going to go as far up as the Greenwich goalie or no?
I doubt it, but we'll see. He does not.
He does not. He gives it up to James Pretty, who finds Udell, who finds Pillai at X. Pillai over to Clark. Back to Pillai. Staples is just going to continue to move the ball around.
They got to put up a shot here with just over 1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
I completely agree, Charlie. They have to get maybe even 2 goals before this first quarter if they want to keep their momentum. Cam Pryor, right on the 40-yard line, guarded by Bowden Farmer. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Staples is down 4-0. I'm used to saying Staples is up, Charlie.
I mean, I'm sure you are, Thomas, but I mean, they still just holding the ball here in the neutral zone, but let's see what they're going to do. Cam Pryor looking for a play from Coach K.
Cam Pryor taking his time, 27 seconds to go. Coach Kashansky, I think they just believe he wants the last possession.
Probably. I say they're about to put up a shot with 15 seconds left.
I think he's going to... I believes you're right. Pryor fakes the pass, finds Udell at X. Udell to the right. Pass 2 defenders. Looks for the shot, spin move to the left. He wants a shot. Another spin move. The shot is wide right, and it is no good. Adam Udell can't get it to go.
I mean, those were some great moves from Adam Udell. He made about 4 or 5 guys miss with spin moves, jukes, little swim moves with the stick, but unfortunately cannot find one to fall.
He had like 2 spin moves in that move. I think he was maybe a bit dizzy and thrown off. Just went wide right.
Yeah, but unfortunate first quarter for the Staples Wreckers as they are losing 4-0 to the Greenwich Cardinals. I mean, highlight player so far, Colin Zeller, the Yale commit. I mean, fantastic performance. Maybe 2 goals already in 12 minutes. Both of them possibly unsavable, putting a top left and top right.
Absolutely. Colin Zeller needs to be stopped, and they got to put, like I said earlier, maybe 2 bodies on him to make sure he can't get any shots off.
100%, but I bet you that's what they're talking about in the huddle right now. Coach K is probably cooking something up. I mean, Staples can manage to get it done as we saw last year in the FCAC Championship. They were losing by 5.
That is a great point, Charlie.
They were losing by 5. Managed to pull one off in OT, though. Do you know if there's overtime in regular season?
Regular season lacrosse?
Yes.
I believe there is, and it would be sudden death.
Okay.
I believe that's the rule. However,
great
I'm not
rule.
I'm not the lacrosse expert,
I mean,
so
that is a great rule. I like that rule.
it is a great rule, and that's how Adam Udell won the FCAC championship.
That is. But one thing I do also want to mention, looks like there's some future Wreckers sitting at the bottom of the bleachers having a little pizza and hot chocolate party.
Charlie, you doing anything at halftime?
I'm not. Are you?
I think-
I might
I
go
think we
ask
know
them
where
for
we're
a
going.
slice.
Maybe 2 slices.
One for me, one for you. No.
You could say so.
All right, let's get the second quarter started. We're getting a little off track here.
Eric Skolnick to take the face-off now.
Switching sides as well.
Yeah, you switch sides every quarter in lacrosse. Eric Skolnick and Dylan Botoff.
Rutgers need a win here.
Face-off goes to Staples. Skolnick takes possession. Looks for a man. He's got Clark. Clark's just going to slow it down, give it to Pillai. Pillai finds Udell on the opposite side. Udell to Schaefer. Schaefer finds Pryor.
They might do the same thing here. I mean, looks like the same Pryor up top and just everyone down by the goal. Definitely going to look for one to fall.
Cam Pryor swim dodge over his defender. He's got a man. It's Schaefer, and his shot is no good. It's another save. Staples needs to start landing their shots if they want to pick it up and win this game.
Armaro's playing a great game in net.
Absolutely, Charlie. It's going to be a Greenwich loss of possession, and Staples is going to try and pick it up. They can't get it. It's another loose ball in the left corner. Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's got it yet.
It's like dominoes.
And Greenwich appears to have it with a big check with a stick, and I don't know how he just came out with it, but he just came out with it. Mikey Brasica. Brasica now on the offensive side after that amazing fight in the loose ball. Bowden Farmer at the 40-yard line. He's going to slow it down.
Greenwich just looking to make that lead increase by 5 now. It looks like they've been doing this every time, and it seems to work out for them. So let's see if they can do it again.
Zeller. Oh, my God, bro. WWPT Westport. Excuse that, WWPT Westport, but I have to say, Colin Zeller just scored another one.
I mean, that just interrupted our little excitement there. That is
it did.
Already having a hat trick.
We got very excited in the booth, but Colin Zeller drove to the left lane, and he put it in right below Josh Marcus's stick, and it just goes for another goal. It's 5-0 Greenwich, and Staples is losing their momentum.
It does look like they're losing momentum. It looks like they're just sitting around waiting, but going to need a goal soon here to switch that.
We'll see if they can win the faceoff. They do. It goes to Max Hill. Max Hill, an absolute beast when it comes to athleticism. Finds Pillai. Pillai at X. Swings it to Udell. Udell needs to pick off where he last left off in that FCAC championship. Charlie Clark now.
Got to get something from behind this net. Look for someone cutting to the goal.
Nick Weil now in the game. He's got the ball. They're going to continue to swing it around. And still nobody's got it. Now it's Hunter Pillai. Hunter Pillai finds Charlie Clark. They're just going to continue to swing it around. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's Udell. Udell's got an opportunity. It goes over the crossbar again. What's going on with Adam Udell?
I mean, he's just missing shots left and right, unfortunately, for the Rackers, but I'm sure they're used to them falling. You know, the Michigan commit 4-star, so maybe expect a little more. I don't know, but
Maybe he's just shaking off some rust from last season.
or last game.
Or last game. That would be right. But he had a very good game last game, so he probably wouldn't have any rust. They've got an opportunity. They've got a shot, and it is saved once again.
I mean, that was a good shot from Weil there. Hit a little bounce one, but Armaro is able to put that in his stick for another save. 100% save rate so far.
Armaro is having an absolute day. It might just be the Staples shots aren't powerful enough, aren't accurate enough, but he is saving every single one. Bowden Farmer now on the offensive side. Swings it to Marciano.
Back and forth between Bowden Farmer, and Marciano. Still just wasting time.
Waiting,
now.
that's what lacrosse is about, Charlie. They just waste time until they see the right opportunity. And then they attack, just like he's about to do now. Marciano goes to his right, guarded by Weil. Swings it to X. At X. It's Geiger Main, and it's lost after a missed pass. Nate Murillo looks to come up with it, and he can't. He's on the ground. And it appears to be a foul. It's going to be Staples' possession.
Good effort there from Murillo. Does get the call to go for the Wreckers, so see if they can put one in the bottom of the net.
Max Hill now on the offensive side. It's the same attacking crew, but they just can't get any balls in the net. Pillai drives inside. It's lost. And it's going to be Greenwich possession once again. A risky pass to the keeper. He keeps it, Armero. That's great composure.
Udell was right there. I mean, if they got unlucky, he could have tipped it and put it right in the net. So,
absolutely. It's Teddy Johnson now on the other side.
looking for a call from Greenwich, but does not get it.
Marciano. Still a very slow game here. It's just Bowden Farmer and Tristan Schaefer on the 40-yard line. They're going to continue to swing it around to Brasica. Brasica getting hacked. No call. Zeller, spin move. Shot is off the post. What a shot from Zeller again, but it's no good this time. Still Greenwich ball.
What a shot. Just ripped it. That was a fast one, too, right off the left post. Unfortunate for Zeller.
Very fortunate for Staples. If they went down 6, they would have extreme problems, even though they already do.
I agree.
Greenwich. Again with another opportunity is Brasica. Brasica guarded by Schaefer. He drives inside. Lefty underhand shot is off the post. Another opportunity for Greenwich, and there's a foul called. Oh, my goodness. What a sequence of events.
I know, but it looks like a Greenwich player just got absolutely rocked. Looked like Murillo gave him that hit. He's a little shaken up on that one.
He definitely hit the ground hard.
I mean, I don't think he hit the ground hard. I think he just got absolutely lit up.
And that shot appeared, Josh Marcus just hit it to the post. If he didn't hit it with that much power, that's in the goal.
Definitely, but looks like he's going to be okay here as he's on his feet.
It's Guy Germain that had the big hit, and he's just going to slowly walk off. That's definitely a big loss for the Cardinals. However, I believe it won't matter that much as it is 5-0. The Cardinals are destroying the Wreckers right now.
5-0. Cardinals have been having some great shots on goal here. Josh Marcus able to save a couple, but letting 5 in already is really unfortunate for the UNC commit.
Absolutely. Staples needs to pick up the physicality on the defensive end. Greenwich with another offensive possession. Brasica over to Zeller. Zeller wants it, but he doesn't take it. They're going to continue to swing it around. They've got options. It ends up with Zeller. The shot is saved by Marcus. Staples will take possession. It's Marcus to keep it.
I mean, that's got to hurt, especially a shot from Zeller. You know those are coming in hot.
Staples loses the ball once again. On the offensive side, it's Charlie Clark to pick it up, but it goes out of bounds. Costly mistake from Charlie Clark. It's going to be Greenwich possession now. Brasica now looks to counterattack. Gives it to Zeller. Back to Brasica. Got a man inside. The shot is saved by Marcus. Marcus is starting to pick it up.
I mean, on that last play from that little out of bounds from Wreckers, it looked like the referee was in the way. I know Charlie Clark was definitely questionable about that.
Okay, and Pryor now in position. Getting hacked by Bowden Farmer. He's getting double teamed now. He's got to give it up, but he loses it. Stolen by Bowden Farmer. Bowden Farmer's got to clear it. He's double teamed by Max Hill. Bowden Farmer. What a play.
I mean, that's a great ability to get out of that double team. Clark and Hill just pinching him, whacking him with the stick, but he does end up with the ball.
Bowden Farmer slows it down. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Staples is losing 5-0.
Now, if you're a Greenwich here, are you going to try and change your game plan? Maybe add a little extra defense or no?
I don't think so. I think they just keep doing exactly what they're doing.
I agree.
Colin Zeller ends up with it on the left wing. They continue to swing it around. Marcino back to Zeller. Zeller might have a shot opportunity on the left. Good defense from the Wreckers. Marchino now. Marinaccio shot is no good.
No good. It looks like he got hit on that shot as well. He fell out to the ground, but
Charlie, how
Good
are you
defense
pronouncing
from
his name? Chris
Marinaccio.
Marinaccio. Oh, and it goes to be a Greenwich goal as we're not even looking. That's going to extend their lead by 1. It's 6-0 Greenwich now.
Looked like that was Trent O'Neill on that goal. I mean, we weren't really looking, so.
This is not good for the Staples Wreckers.
6-0 for the Greenwich Cardinals. I mean, what is happening? Looks like they're just falling apart.
They are falling apart, and something is, I think their body language, they're just almost giving up. They need to pick it up. They need to have energy, and they need to show their physicality that they really, really have.
That's true. Definitely going to have a big halftime little talk there with the coaches, but 4 minutes left. Possibly put in 1 or 2 to gain back some momentum.
Face-off goes to Staples. It's Schaefer that ends up with it. Staples hungry for goals. It's Schaefer who drives inside. He's got Hunter Pillai at X. Pillai looking for options. It's Udell. Guarded by Teddy Johnson. Finds Nick Weil. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Staples needs to put in 1, if not 2. Justin Halkey has nothing. Finds Schaefer. Schaefer lefty shot is saved once again by Armaro. Oh my goodness.
There is a flag. Let's see what happens here.
And Armaro is just...
I mean, that was a great save.
It was a great save, but more importantly, it was a great shot, which shows why it was such a good save.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
I like that one.
You like that? You like that terminology?
Yeah, might have to use that in the second half.
The flag appears to be on the Cardinals. It'll be Wrecker ball. Possession with Cam Pryor. They're going to swing it around. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go now.
Gotta find the net here for the
Pillai at X gives it to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Udell. They're just going to continue to swing it around. Looking for the best opportunity. Still nothing. They've got Udell left wing. Tries to get it inside, but it's intercepted by Teddy Johnson. That's great stick-eye coordination from Teddy Johnson to pick that ball up and stop that Staples possession.
Especially with that 6-foot pole. I mean, that's just impressive. Maybe even looked like Wreckers wanted some guy in the middle there, but fortunately no one was there.
George mentioned the long pole to bring it up for the Cardinals, and that is very fortunate for the Cardinals. They're going to be able to drain this clock like they've been doing all game, and it's going to be not looking very good for the Wreckers. Kim at X.
Knessa just keeping him close. Or far, excuse me.
Bowden Farmer. Guarded by Halkey. Like I said, they're just going to drain this clock as much as they can. 6-0 is the score here at Paul Lane Field on WWPT 90.3 FM. An unfortunate start for the Staples Wreckers, but a very fortunate start for these Cardinals.
100%. One more half to go after these next 2 minutes, so definitely Wreckers could turn it around here.
Guy Germain. Guarded by Max Hill. He's going to swing it to X. Ends up with Zeller. Finds Marciano. They've got an opportunity. Greenwich passes inside. The shot is saved by Josh Marcus. The attempt from Dean Kim.
What a save. He was right there, too. But Marcus able to pull that one for the Wreckers.
I believe Marcus is starting to pick it up on his position. Staples loses the ball once again. It's Greenwich possession. I feel like I just jinxed it.
You did definitely just jinx it, but I feel like Wreckers' defense is definitely starting to step it up a little bit, especially Marcus. But, I mean, once they get past that half line, they're just turning it over.
Bowden Farmer once again at the 40-yard line. I've said his name a ton tonight. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go in this first half. 6-0 Greenwich leads. It's Chris Marciano. Guarded by Max Hill. Makes a move right. He gives it to Kim at X. Loses the ball, but he gets it back. Swinging it around. Ends up with Persica. Persica doesn't want the last shot. He wants it now. Lefty shot is saved by Marcus once again. Josh Marcus is picking it up, like I said. Another opportunity for Zeller. It's saved again by Josh Marcus.
There he is. There's showing his true talent. Two great saves from Josh Marcus.
Justin Halke in transition. They look to capitalize, and it's another turnover on the offensive side of the Staples Wreckers. This just cannot happen if they want to put up with this game.
Just looked like, unfortunately, he was in Halke's blind side there. Did not see him coming in. Trying to look for Udell, but could not connect.
25 seconds to go, and it appears to be a timeout for the Cardinals. Wow, man. 6-0. Staples cannot keep the ball on the offensive side of the field.
I mean, Marcus is doing his job now after those 6 goals, but stepping it up a little bit. Definitely hoping that his offense will step it up a little bit, but they are not.
No, not at all. They are not picking it up. But I believe they will, Charlie. I believe they will.
I believe as well, Thomas.
Do you know how much they were down in the FCX championship?
5 or 6.
Was it 5 or 6?
Yeah. Right?
I guess they can do it again.
They definitely could do more, too. I believe, especially playing against Darien. You know, they were very talented. I mean, Greenwich is showing they're very talented now, contending for FCAC and States.
Absolutely. I mean, if they're beating teams like Staples, then 100%, Charlie. And more importantly, Amaro is just having a game.
Great game in the net.
The Staples offensive players are firing shots. It's also very accurate shots, but he's just putting his stick in the ball, and it's beautiful.
I mean, defense looks like they're going to come out with the same D for the Wreckers and for the Cardinals. But it's just going to be those offensive guys. I mean, maybe look for a little switch or just try and keep hustling for that goal. But nothing's been going the Wreckers' way so far.
It'll be Greenwich possession. With 25 seconds to go, it's Colin Zeller guarded by Murillo, the sophomore.
Murillo has been playing pretty good defense against Zeller so far, I think.
Zeller drives into the left. He finds nothing. Finds Farmer. They swing it around. It's Oh, the shot. Oh, that was close.
That was close from
Mikey Brasica.
Brasica.
Brasica or Brasica? What do you think? I got Brasica.
I like Brasica.
Anyways, it's Greenwich possession still. Heavy defense from... That ball is flown in the air. I don't think they know where it is. Oh, and the clock goes out. That's going to do it for your first half.
I mean, Bear Swearingen, great defense there for those last couple of seconds on Marinaccio, but Wreckers down 6-0 going into this first half. Let's see what they're going to talk about in their locker room with Coach K, Coach Maddie, Coach Anderson.
They're definitely going to have to lock it in. I mean, 6-0, that's just not the start you want whatsoever.
Not at all, especially when you got 6 commits on the squad, all these talented juniors, sophomores. They just got to put something together and find the net if they want to win this game.
Absolutely. Their defensive side and Josh Marcus is definitely picking it up towards the end of the first half, but the offensive side truly needs to get the balls in the net. That's going to do it for our time on the first half here on WWPT 90.3 FM. We're going to send it back to the studios of 70 North Ave. Welcome back into WWPT 90.3 FM, or if you're tuning in to the O'Shea Productions YouTube live stream, I'm Thomas Scott, joined here alongside Charlie Curran, and we are back live from Paul Lane Field after some technical difficulties in the studio. We're already underway. Adam Udell's got a shot, and it's wide right.
I mean, that was a quick shot there, lefty shot from Udell, but quick recap from the first half. Wreckers are down 6-0 to the Greenwich Cardinals here, but they do have possession. Definitely looking for a momentum shift in the second half.
Absolutely. Like we said at the end of the first half, the defensive side for Wreckers is definitely picking it up, including Josh Marcus, but the offensive side can't get the balls in the net. They got to lock that in. It's Adam Udell. Left wing, makes a move, wants the shot, and it's another turnover for the Staples Wreckers.
I mean, that was just ridiculous, but it is going to be Greenwich ball here.
Adam Udell just couldn't get the pass to the man at X, and it just went over his head. That's the stuff. That's the mistakes you can't make in this type of game.
Especially when you're down 6-0, like you said. I mean, just a little miscommunication there from Udell and Clark.
Teddy Johnson comes up with it on the offensive side for the Cardinals. He swings it, finds Marinaccio. Greenwich up 6-0. I got a feeling they're going to slow it down a lot in this second half. Bowden Farmer. At the top, he swings it to O'Neal.
I mean, right back to Colin Zeller here now. I mean, that's their guy to make these shots. He already has a hattie, but let's see if he can continue that.
Farmer to swing it to Brasica, who also had an extraordinary first half. Brasica, he wants a shot. He doesn't take it. It's going to go off of a Staples deflection. Still a loose ball. It comes up with the Cardinals. It's Marinaccio.
Wreckers just can't figure it out to get those their possession when it's in that little crowd there. Ball's on the ground. They just can't figure it out.
Absolutely right, Charlie. It is Bowden Farmer on the right wing. They're going to continue to slow it down. Like I said, Charlie, they're just gonna play this half very, very safely. Wow, I think I got the commentators jinx because as I say that, they just throw it out of bounds, and now it's going to be Staples ball.
You should keep doing that, but for Cardinals, like have it go for the Wreckers, Make it
Actually,
jinx.
we are not biased here on WWPT, so that is not what I will be doing. It is going to be Josh Marcus with the ball, and he's going to pass it all the way up like he's been doing all game. It's Adam Udell on the offensive side. Schaefer and Udell, the attacking duo who have not been able to capitalize in this game at all. Pillai at X.
We haven't seen much action from Pillai with the net. He's just been hanging around at X.
Something that's very good about Hunter Pillai is he has that extraordinary vision. He's able to see who's open and when they're open so that they can get a beautiful shot on goal. Like right now, it's Hunter Pillai tries to take a shot. It's no good. Charlie Clark comes up with it, and he brings it back to X.
I mean, you and me both with that jinx, but
Charlie Clark swings it to Udell. Udell makes a quick juke, spin move, wants the shot. I think he's going to take it. It's up, and it's saved once again by Amaro.
Amaro's having a career game here against these Wreckers, especially with that duo, maybe even trio, some might say, with Udell, Clark, and Schaefer.
The flag is thrown. Amaro, the Greenwich goalie, still has possession. He's going to fake it. He loses the ball. This could be a big opportunity for Staples to attack. Greenwich comes up with it. They got to get it past half, and it's going to be a foul called, and it's going to be Staples' ball.
I mean, Wreckers had a huge opportunity to score one there, especially with Amaro kind of throwing that ball away, but unfortunately not able to capitalize with a little interception or a deflected ball.
Once again, like I said, Adam Udell needs to start picking it up. His shots are not falling whatsoever. Charlie.
They are not. Colin Zeller with the ball. Waiting for that ref to blow that whistle. Maybe he can go for another fourth.
Maybe, Charlie, maybe. Colin Zeller, guarded by Murillo. They're going to swing it around.
Looks like the sun got in the way from Marinaccio there.
We need some sun in this booth. It's Brasica. Finds Zeller right wing. Back to Brasica.
It is a little brick.
Brasica finds Marinaccio. Back to Brasica. Inside, there's a shot, and it is deflected off of Marcus, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be Cardinal ball.
Dean Kim in the right spot at the right time, but great save from Josh Marcus.
Greenwich back in possession now. Staples needs to get it out, and they need to get on the board. It's Zeller. Back up top to Brasica. Brasica inside. The shot is no good. It's saved by Marcus. Max Hill comes up with it, but he loses it. Another loose ball. It appears to be a foul, and it's going to be Staples' ball.
Wreckers, I think this is going to be the time to possibly put one in the back of the net. Past Armaro, it's been really difficult so far. He's been having a great game in goal, but got to put one in.
Max Hill takes it up the entire field and finds Udell. The Wreckers need to start moving faster if they want to get some goals on this board and make up the 6 goals they lost in that first half.
Definitely, Thomas. That's a great call.
Cam Pryor, right around the 40-yard line. Hulkey to Clark. Clark's spin move, lefty shot is saved once again by Armaro. I don't know how many saves he has, but it is definitely double digits. This is insane.
100%, that's all we need to know from Armaro. I mean, Wreckers has been putting up at least double-digit shots, I believe. And Armaro, that makes it for double-digit saves for Armaro.
O'Neal gets it past half for the Wreckers, but it's stolen by Cam Pryor. That's the physicality we need to see. Hunter Pillai on the offensive side. He's got a shot, and it is good. Top left, Hunter Pillai puts the Wreckers on the board.
There we go. That is what the Wreckers needed. A quick turnaround in the neutral zone. Pillai puts a little move on the defender, makes him lost, puts it right in the back of the net. What a goal from Hunter Pillai.
Yeah, but Charlie, it's very important. Right around that defensive side, Cam Pryor had a big hit, got the ball out of the Greenwich offensive player's stick, and he was out of there. Find Udell. Udell find Pillai. Quick move, goal, 6-1.
Cool animations there on the scoreboard that I'm looking at right now.
Big shout out to Ryan Allen. Very cool at it. It's a very cool media day, which I saw on the Staples Boys Lacrosse Instagram. The face-off goes to Staples, and they are going to have the momentum now. Adam Udell with a chance to put another one on the board for back-to-back. The shot is up, and it is good. Adam Udell extends their lead to 6-2.
There we go. I mean, Wreckers coming back. There's some momentum. Crowd's definitely getting a lot louder now. Udell was hyped after that shot. I mean, Pillai, then Udell. What a combo. Cut the lead to 4. What the Wreckers needed exactly. It was almost like it was written up.
Almost, Charlie. And now that they got those two on the board, both Hunter Pillai and Adam Udell are going to be fired up. They got this momentum. I think they could have this in the bag.
Jake Davis now to take the face-off. Hopefully he gets a win here.
It's a loose ball on the Wrecker S, and it's going to come up with Staples. They find Josh Marcus for the safety, and Staples is going to try to put 3 on the board now.
I mean, they got 6 minutes left in this third quarter, so the rest of this 6 minutes and a 12-minute fourth quarter, if my math is right, that is 18 minutes to score 4 goals to tie this game.
Josh Marcus finds Murillo, who loses his stick, and that's a costly mistake. It's going to go Cardinal possession. They're going to look for a counterattack now. They're going to catch these Wreckers off guard.
Unfortunate turn of events for the Wreckers. They were just having a great momentum shift.
Attempt to Brasica is broken up, and it's a loose ball once again. Farmer comes out with it.
Crandall with a great interception, but just gets his stick little popped from the Greenwich.
Farmer guarded by Schaefer at X. He's going to slow it down and try to take off some of the momentum that the Wreckers have gained in these past couple of minutes.
I mean, whistle blows, but I feel like that is the play, to take some momentum off of the Wreckers, because 2 goals in maybe 30 seconds is crucial.
Absolutely. It's Bowden Farmer on the right wing. He's got 2 to his right at X, 1 in the middle, and 2 to his left. He's going to bring it up top, send Marciano to the right. Flips it to Kim. Kim to Brasica. Brasica guarded by Max Hill. Brasica to his left. Wants a shot attempt. He takes it, and it's wide right. Staples' defense is also picking it up. It's going to remain Cardinal possession.
I mean, I looked like a save from here from Marcus. I mean, he's been turning up recently from that second quarter and continuing that in the third, which is what the Wreckers need after scoring these 2 goals, trying to leave the Cardinals with 6 goals.
Greenwich just tried to throw one in there. I don't really know what happened, but Davis Crandall's going to have it, and he's going to just flip it to Josh Marcus. Now Staples, with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go, are down 4, and they look to make that 3. Udell, left wing.
I mean, Udell's the guy to be. Put in that most recent goal, All-American. Let's see what he can do. Let him cook.
Guarded by Teddy Johnson. Udell strides left. I think he's going to have an opportunity. He takes it and he scores! Right past the keeper, and it's a goal. It's going to extend their lead by 1 once again. Staples is locking in.
I mean, like I said just before, Adam Udell's their guy. Seems to put it past Amaro once again for the second time. Amaro having a great game, but Wreckers are finally figuring out what his possible weaknesses are or where potential windows are forming.
And the Michigan man is finally showing why he is committed to Michigan. This is unbelievable.
The Michigan man.
You like that?
I do.
The face-off, 6-3, Staples trails. It goes to Staples. It's going to be James Pretty who comes out with it. Makes a spin move, is checked, and he loses the ball.
Wow. Looked like it was going to be Staples, but...
I completely thought he had it, Charlie. It's Zeller back with the ball now. Looks to put another one on the board. He's already got several.
Back and forth once again for the Cardinals. I mean, taking that clock, slowly ticking.
Marinacho swings it to X. Greenwich just going to take their time. Zeller takes a deep one. It's saved by Marcus. It's going to stay Cardinal ball, but that was a very deep shot from Colin Zeller.
A very deep shot and a very fast shot. That's got to hurt for Marcus. Been taking those shots from Zeller all day.
Absolutely. Max Hill providing insane defense. Ends up back with Zeller guarded by Murillo. He wants another shot. It's high of the crossbar. It's going to stay Greenwich possession once again. They just got Marciano staying at X.
And they're feeding Zeller here, looking for that fast, quick, left-handed shot, which has been working in that first half, but nothing to fall for Zeller in the second.
Farmer, right wing. Swings it to Brisica. Brisica makes a spin move, can't get by Hill. He's getting locked up, finds a man inside. It's going to go for a save. What a save from Josh Marcus. Oh, my goodness.
That was a crazy save. It looked like he saved it, didn't know where it was. It was right at his feet, and I mean, just chaos right before the net. Josh Marcus does end up with the ball. Great save from the 5-star.
The flag is thrown. It goes to Greenwich, and I think it's going to stay Greenwich with the flag.
I mean, look, I don't even know what the foul was, but it looked like even Hill got tripped, so I don't know how that is Greenwich ball. Looks like he's a little upset about that one.
6-3, Cardinals lead over the Wreckers. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. I'm Thomas Scott, joined here alongside Charlie Kern, and we are live on 90.3. Adam Udell at the 45-yard line. He wants his third.
It is going to be Wrecker ball here after that foul.
He's got options left and right. He gets it to Clark. Now Pryor, white wing. Justin Halkey flips it to Udell. They've got a shot, and it goes wide left. It's Tristan Schaefer on the attempt.
You know, looking at it from this angle, they tried to do that little fake pass thing. I've definitely seen that on social media before where the guy fakes pass it, and then they get a free open net.
Ends up back with Schaefer. Back to Udell. Back with Schaefer. The shot is wide left once again. It's going to stay Staples' possession, but Schaefer can't get them to fall.
I mean, now the Wreckers are ripping shots left and right. Looking like they're switching roles from the Cardinals. Looks like Schaefer is the Zeller for the Wreckers. Putting that left-hander to use.
Adam Udell swings it to Halkey. Now Pryor. They're going to swing it around, look for their best opportunity to cut this lead down even more. Schaefer Halkey over to Pryor. Adam Udell's got an opportunity. It's missed. Ends up with Clark, but it's lost again. It's Farmer that comes up with it for the Cardinals.
It looked like Adam Udell looked for the shot, but it ended up right in Clark's stick. Little tip from Farmer, but does not go.
Marinaccio now for the Cardinals. I believe I've said his name differently every single time I've said his name, which is a lot.
It's all right.
6-3, Greenwich leads. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. And Charlie, I got to say, the clock is ticking. They got 3, and that's a great quarter. But the clock is ticking, and they're not going to have much time in this fourth quarter.
I mean, 12 minutes is a lot of time. Rutgers actually managed to do it in the FCX chip with 12 minutes to go from being down 5.
Guy Germain gets past Halkey, but Halkey with an amazing stick work. He loses it from Germain. It's going to be Halkey on the opposite side. Halkey fakes the pass, wants the shot. He fakes it again. Faked me out there. He finds Pillai on the right wing. Pillai back to Udell. Udell, spin move, has his defender on skates. He wants it himself. The shot is above the crossbar, and it is no good.
He really wanted that one. It looked like he was upset. The crowd was giving some oohs and ahs for Udell there, but unfortunate go.
Charlie Clark at X. Makes a move to the left. Left wing now finds Schaefer. Schaefer to the top of the key. He rips a shot, and it is saved by Armaro once again.
Great save from Armaro. Looks like he's coming back in this game for the Cardinals. Definitely putting that goalie stick to use, but the clock rings. That is the end of the third.
That is the end of the third, and it is the end of a very successful quarter for the Wreckers. However, not so successful for the Greenwich Cardinals. I mean, they let up 3. They're going to have to lock in and get the momentum back if they want to end this game strong.
I mean, if you're the Wreckers here, you're just going to... I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm going to say, keep this pressure on. I mean, they're playing great. They played great in this third quarter. Not so great in the first half. Have been able to figure that out. So I say they just keep that momentum going. Keep getting those shots on net because, as we've seen, they will fall eventually. I mean, Armaro's having a great game. So it's going to be very difficult, but it's definitely possible.
Absolutely. It was Pillai, Udell in that third quarter. And Udell and Pillai are just they're an amazing team. I mean,
they're an amazing duo.
They're an amazing duo. Pillai's just sitting at X, looks for the option. When he finds Udell, it's going in.
Definitely. I mean, especially you're having Pillai and Clark, 2 great players with the stick, with the ball. They can get the job done from behind that net at X and possibly look for some openings, some cuts to the net as we've seen in the past for sure. But we'll see what plays they could draw up or if they're just going to freestyle.
Coach Koshansky must be giving some powerful advice to these Wreckers and these players.
I mean, I just want to give a quick shout-out to Coach Matty. If it wasn't for Coach Matty, we would not be looking at these rosters right now. So, clutch from him.
Of course.
And thank you to Thomas for sending him an email. Very professional of you.
All right, Charlie. We switch sides. Staples goes left to right, and Greenwich goes right to left. It'll be Jake Davis once again on the faceoff.
Back to the original sides for Staples and Greenwich. Let's see what Jake Davis can do at this line.
Davis and Bottoff, I have to say it's probably 50-50 this game, Charlie. I think it's been a fair amount gone to Greenwich and a fair amount gone to Staples. This one goes to Greenwich, and it's Farmer to take it. Farmer makes a move, passes defender. That's too easy. Comes across Max Hill, and he obviously slides it to the next guy.
I mean, Farmer just put on a great move on, I believe, Shane Sandrews, but did not get a shot off.
Kim is going to slow it down the 40-yard line. Flips it to Marciano. Marciano guarded by Pretty. They're just going to flip it around. Gets it to Zeller, guarded by Murillo. Murillo's been on Zeller all game. Zeller makes a left hand spin move, and it's a shot, and it's saved by Marcus.
What a save. I mean, little bounce shot there from Zeller. wanted it to go bottom right, but Marcus was right there.
Very good recovery from James Preedy to make sure any Cardinals attackers didn't pick it up once again. It's Max Hill. He's got a task to get this past half, and he does it. Finds Udell, and Staples is going to need this one. They've got 11 minutes to score 3 and tie it up. Adam Udell, guarded by Teddy Johnson, who's been having a fantastic game on the defensive end.
Udell looking to set up a play here, possibly getting some subs in. Let's see what the Wreckers can do with their new and healthy, energized lineup.
Schaefer drives left, looks for the shot, doesn't have it, gives it to Udell back at X. Udell goes the other way. Finds Pillai, who can't get his stick on it. And it's going to be Greenwich possession off of a poor pass. Greenwich
Sargent was right there to try and get that one back in the offensive zone, but not quite there.
back on the offensive side for the Cardinals, and for the Wreckers, you just can't make that mistake. When you're down 3 in this big of a game, that's just the things you can't have happening.
I totally agree with that, Thomas, but Wreckers definitely got to step it up, as we said multiple times, on that offensive side to make this a tied game and possibly a lead.
Farmer guarded by Pryor. Swings it to Brasica. Brasica gets a big hit, but it's saved by Marcus. No foul call. It's going to be Staples' ball.
I mean, that's gotta hurt. I believe that was Halkey with the hit, but we'll see.
It's going to go to Greenwich ball once again after another turnover from Justin Halkey on the Staples side.
But Cardinals do throw it away, so I believe that is going to be a Wrecker ball.
It's a fairly back and forth game right now, Charlie. It's really hard to keep up.
It is hard to keep up, but look, Wrecker's going to look for a goal. Cardinals looking for some stops, or a goal would not be a bad thing for the Cardinals.
Josh Marcus looking for his man, and he's got Weil, the star quarterback for the Wreckers. Now it's Cam Pryor, right wing. Staples with 8 minutes 50 to go. They gotta get these ones in.
Wreckers doing that little back and forth passing, looking for a play.
Pryor drives inside to the right, looks for it, doesn't have it. Pillai finds Schaefer. Back to Udell, top of the key. Udell makes a move to his right with a screen from Pryor. Back and forth. Adam Udell's got an opportunity, and it hits the top right of the crossbar. It's going to be no good, but it's going to be Staples' possession.
Good hustle from Clark to keep that Wrecker possession, but just missed from Udell. Hit that. I literally think it hit the corner of the crossbar.
Definitely a very close shot from Adam Udell. Nick Weil on the offensive side. Finds Cam Pryor. Cam Pryor makes a move to his left. Loses the ball, but he stays with it. Swim dodge over 2 defenders, and it's going to end up with Greenwich. That's another unfortunate turnover for the Wreckers. And it's going to be Greenwich in possession. Once again, it's Teddy Johnson on the offensive side. They're going to look for a counterattack.
Counterattack did work. I mean, they have the ball now, but a little slow as the Wreckers D catches up.
6-3, the Cardinals lead. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this game. It's going to be stolen, and Nate Murillo will end up with it.
Good defense there from the Wreckers. That was Sandrew and Murillo right on that guy, giving in some checks, and they do end up with the ball.
Adam Udell ends up with it on the offensive side after a missed pass. Udell is hungry for a goal, and the Wreckers need it. 7 minutes to go now. Still down 3. Flips it over to Halkey. Halkey drives to the left, doesn't have anything. Back to Udell.
Let's see what the Wreckers can do here. Got to get one in the back of the net, make this a 2-point game, and have to succeed with just 6 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Adam Udell drives inside to the right. The shot is deflected, and it is no good. still going to be Staples ball, but that's the type of shots that you need to put in the net this late in the game and this close of a game.
Just looked like a defender got a hit on his stick, making it have to just bounce right over the net.
Will Fleming in the game now for the Wreckers. It's Adam Udell at X, guarded by Johnson once again. Clark finds Schaefer. The Schaefer shot is good. Tristan Schaefer puts the Wreckers up. Another goal. 6-4. Greenwich leads.
Go. Tristan Schaefer putting his name on the sheet for the Wreckers, making it a 6-4 lead for Cardinals. But what a shot and what a pass for the Wreckers. Just getting the job done, really. Putting it right in the back of the net past Amaro. That is what the Wreckers needed, and it is now certainly possible for the Wreckers to win this game.
That's just fantastic ball movement on the Staples side of the ball, and they just completely waited for the perfect opportunity, and Schaefer shows that that was the perfect opportunity. Skolnick wins the faceoff, and it's going to be Max Hill speeding down on the offensive side of the ball for the Wreckers.
That's a big faceoff win for the Wreckers. Keeps their momentum and keeping themselves in the offensive zone.
Cam Pryor now. Udell is being heavily guarded by Johnson. That leaves Cam Pryor and Tristan Schaefer very open.
Tristan Schaefer showing that he can do it too. I mean, just keeping that double team on Adam leaves Schaefer and Pryor open, and as we saw, Schaefer just got the job done, put him in the net.
Cam Pryor brings it to X, guarded by Farmer. Pryor makes a move, nothing there. Flips it to Clark. Adam Udell's got an opportunity behind the back. Shot is no good. A beautiful attempt from Adam Udell and the Staples offense waiting for that opportunity. It's going to stay Staples' possession.
That would have been a crazy goal there from Udell. Just giving a little flick behind the back. Would have been a crazy shot and a great goal for the Wreckers.
Cam Pryor getting shifty at X. He wants his opportunity. Cam Pryor cannot keep the ball. A flag is thrown, and it's going to be Staples' possession after a foul on Greenwich.
There we go. I mean, once again, things are just going the Wrecker way right now. Definitely, if you're the Wreckers, you want to score pretty quick. Possibly have 5 minutes left to score just one more. But let's see if they can get the job completed.
And after a foul by the Cardinals, it is Staples' possession with 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 6-4, Greenwich leads. Thomas Scott and Charlie Curran on the call for the Staples Wreckers home opener. Udell finds Schaefer inside. It's deflected, and it's no good. Staples might be able to come up with it. They don't. It's Teddy Johnson that gets it. Teddy Johnson trips and falls. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's Schaefer ball. Johnson was looking for a call, but he didn't get it, and it's going to be Tristan Schaefer.
What great hustle and grit from Tristan Schaefer to get that ball to go for the Wreckers. Just forcing those checks to get that ground ball for the Wreckers.
Beautiful defense. Exactly. Justin Halkey finds Udell. Udell's shot is over the crossbar, and it is no good. Still going to be Staples' ball.
That was another great opportunity for the Wreckers to score, but they keep getting these shots off and hoping for the Wreckers that one of them will fall to cut the lead to 1.
A loose ball rolls onto the field by accident. The ref will stop the play. It'll be Adam Udell at X, guarded by Teddy Johnson once again. Gets a screen from Halkey. He trips up. Keeps the ball, but he loses it now. Net is open. The ball is loose. Ends up with Pillai. He slows it down, finds Udell now. Schaefer wants a shot. It's an underhand shot. It's deflected off of the keeper, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Staples' ball once again.
I mean, that's a great save from Amaro. The Wreckers just keep firing shots. Like he saved one earlier, and then Schaefer just rips one underhand, but hits the stick of Amaro to make it go out of bounds.
Tristan Schaefer, guarded by not guarded by Brasica, but swings it to Justin Halkey at X. Flips it to Clark. Clark's got Schaefer.
He's got to get a shot off.
Schaefer rips a shot. Another little sidearm one, and it is no good. Now Charlie Clark fights for it. He hits it in, and the fans are going crazy. I don't really know why.
That was a great play by Halkey by keeping that one in. I mean, I don't know what they could be upset about.
It's going to be Greenwich with the ball now. Definitely an opportunity for a counterattack, but they're just going to slow it down. It's Farmer. Farmer traveling to X. Guarded by Crandall. He's going to swing it.
Got to get a quick stop here for the Wreckers. Try and get that ball turned over. Get a quick 2 goals.
6-4, the Cardinals lead. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Marciano guarded by Max Hill. Max Hill's pressing him. He wants to take this ball.
Max Hill's been playing great defense at that defensive mid position.
Great check from Max Hill. He gets Chris Marciano stumbling a little bit. Staples is definitely applying a lot more pressure with only 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It's James Pretty on the defensive side now. He's guarding Brasica.
Gets a good check on him there.
Brasica just slowing it down, try to get as much time off the clock as possible. I believe Staples is going to have to start double teaming any second now. James Pretty throwing some good checks. None of them are working. It's Farmer who ends up with it at X.
Wreckers just looking to get that ball out of the pocket.
Farmer drives inside and he scores. Josh Marcus couldn't get that one, but Farmer with his first, I believe.
Either first or second, but good shot there from Farmer. Drives right to the net. Marcus unable to save that one for the Wreckers as the Cardinals extend their lead to 3, 7-4.
Bowden Farmer just took advantage of the Staples checks that they were giving. They gave some checks, and they gave him too hard that they were almost falling over. He got past them. He had an easy lane. Easy goal for Bowden Farmer. That'll bring it to 7-4. Staples trails by 3, and I believe Greenwich is starting to pull this one away. However, if they channel their inner AFCIAC championship, then I believe they have a chance.
100%. Let's see what they have.
It's going to be a loose ball on the Staples S. Still nobody's got it. It ends up with Marcus.
Somehow that ball just got whacked to Marcus.
Bear Swearington on the defensive side in for Staples now. They get it to the offensive side. It's Justin Halkey. Justin Halkey spins left, nothing there. Finds Nick Weil, who finds Udell.
They're just
Udell
getting stuffed on a lot of moves.
makes a move to his left. He's inside. He's got a shot, and it is good. Adam Udell's got a hat trick.
What a goal from Adam Udell. It is still possible with 1:40 left, but if they did not leave that, if they didn't let that goal in from Farmer, this would have been a 1-point game. Still gettable, though.
Adam Udell with his third. 2-point game, 1 minute 39 seconds to go. Eric Skolnick needs to win this faceoff. It is an absolute necessity for them to win this faceoff. Get the ball on the offensive side. Adam Udell, rip one. He's got 4.
I totally agree with you, Thomas. Even if it's not Udell, even if it's Pillai or Clark or Schaefer.
Skolnick on the ground. It ends up for Staples' ball, and that is very fortunate. Oh, bro.
God.
Excuse that little WWPT Westport. It's been 2 hours we've been on the call, Charlie. I haven't really noticed that.
Me neither. Time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely, and I'm having a lot of fun as these Wreckers are trying to get the lead back. Cam Pryor rips a shot, and it is wide right. Staples will keep possession with Charlie Clark at the X, very fortunately.
Just missed there from Pryor. That's a great shot. That's what the Wreckers need to do with these last minute and 20 seconds.
1 minute, 20 seconds, and Adam Udell loses the ball, but he gets it back. Spin move, elite stick skills. He's got another shot, and it is no good. Wide left, and it's going to be Staples' ball once again.
So close once again for Udell. Tries to get that bounce shot in there, but great save from Amaro.
1 minute and just seconds to go. Charlie Clark looks to make a shot. It's an easy save for Amaro, and that might just do it for the Staples Wreckers on their home opener.
Yeah, 50 seconds left is not going to do it for the Wreckers unless they get a quick little...
I have to say, the net is completely open. If they get a steal and they don't, it's going to be a timeout. Timeout from the Cardinals as they get it past half. I don't know, Charlie. Do you think they have it in them?
Honestly, I don't. Trailing by 2 with 48 seconds remaining. Cardinal ball too. It's going to be nearly impossible. They're going to need a. What's today? They're going to need a Wednesday miracle.
A Wednesday miracle. Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
That's what I'm calling it right now.
That's what you're calling it. Okay. Fortunately for Greenwich, they have a very comfortable lead with just 50 seconds left to go in this game here on WWPT 90.3 FM, or if you're tuning in to the O'Shea Productions live stream, Thomas Scott and Charlie Curran.
Gladly to be a part of this WWPT program, and thankful to have O'Shea up above the press box to be filming this game. But Wreckers are going to need, once again, a Wednesday miracle to pull away with the W.
Absolutely, Charlie. We are just about to be back underway in the last 50 seconds of this Staples Boys Lacrosse home opener.
Wreckers are going to definitely try and trap a Cardinal offensive man to get the ball in their hands and possibly get a goal. But one goal is not going to do it. They're going to need two.
I believe Coach Kashansky definitely cooked something up. I think they're going to have an opportunity to maybe get an easy double team and maybe even a steal. That's their only hope right now in this game.
100% Thomas, but it is not working.
Zeller gets it stolen, but he gets it back and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Staples' ball. What a defensive stop from Nate Murillo. That's very fortunate for the Wreckers, and I'm back on my feet.
You definitely are back on your feet. Wreckers got to score quick, though. Max Murillo's running up the field.
Max Murillo graduated. It's actually Max Hill.
Excuse me.
And it's going to be a Staples timeout. Smart play from the Staples coaching staff.
I mean, got to put up some shots here. Got to get one. Got to get one shot off hot. Try and get that one in the net. And then win the faceoff. Get the ball in the offensive zone. Bang. Tie game.
That would be the ideal for the Wreckers.
That would be the ideal Wednesday miracle.
Unfortunately, Charlie, it's not that easy. They're going to have to fight for it, especially on that face-off end. 27 seconds to go. 7-5. Greenwich leads over Staples.
I think they got it. I know I doubted them earlier, but...
Quick turn of events. Beautiful stop from... I mean, that's exactly what I said. Coach Kashansky definitely drew up an absolute beautiful play, and Nate Murillo, and with the help of others, got an easy steal. It's going to be Adam Udell with the ball right around the Staples S 40-yard line, and he looks hungry for a goal.
Let's see what the Wreckers drew up in that huddle. Got to get one quick.
Adam Udell, guarded by Teddy Johnson. The matchup we've seen all game. Adam Udell drives right. He's got a screen from Halkey. He's got a shot. He takes it and it is wide left. That's the opportunity that Staples Wreckers needed, and they did not hit it. They get it back in bounds quick. It's Adam Udell. He's got 22 seconds on the clock. If there's one guy in Staples that has the clutch factor, it is Mr. Udell. Swings it, and it is lost. Only 10 seconds now. Schaefer needs to rip a shot. It's Weil. Weil tries to rip a shot, and it is no good. Beautiful save by Armarno once again, and he's having the MVP game. Only 7 seconds left, and the Wreckers are losing hope.
7 seconds. I don't, unfortunately, think that is not enough for the Wreckers.
Adam Udell just loses it, and Armano comes up with it, and the Greenwich Cardinals win their season opener over the dominant Staples Wreckers, and that's just such an unfortunate start for the Wreckers.
I totally agree. Unfortunate home opener for the Wreckers. They definitely had some multiple opportunities close at the net. Marcus was starting to get some shots in his stick in that second half, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for the Wreckers as they fall to the Cardinals.
And right out of that second half, they very much improved. It went Polite, and then Udell, and then Udell, and that's just exactly what you need right out of the second half. Being down 6, it's not bad. It's not bad for a comeback, but they just needed to land those shots in the first half and not let so many up in that first half as well. They weren't playing very physical at all on the defensive end.
They definitely were not. But as you said, they played a lot more physical and aggressive in the second half, allowing them to only lose by 2, 7-5, the final score, I believe. But, I mean, Armaro having a great game in net, probably saving maybe 93% of the shots, 90% at least, towards the end of the game. Udell with a hat trick was not enough for the Wreckers.
Unfortunate start for the Wreckers season. However, they are 1-1. Greenwich will extend to 1-0, and that's going to do it for our time here on WWPT 90.3 FM. I've been Thomas Scott, joined here alongside Charlie Kern, and we're going to send it back to the studios of 70 North Ave.